Bro, Fushuan at number 9 is crazy, dude. How old is this UI? 100% AI generated. All right, chat. So everyone was saying, yeah, Watch Mojo made a Honkai Star Rail tier list, or not tier list, but like a top 10. Watch Mojo does insane shit, man. They do crazy shit. So, anyways, let's launch this thing.
Whatever. Let's get this over with.
All right, narration by Ricky. What's up, Ricky?
Number 10, Kafka.
Okay, 10th place Kafka. What an interesting start to the tier list. Like, okay, so if I'm thinking about like, who would I put in the top 10? So like, best Star Rail character to pull for, it's actually between, for me, Fushuan, Locha, and Ho-Ho. I think that's like the hardest one. That's the hardest one for me to choose. I think a lot of people advocate for Fushuan as the best. I think the problem with Fushuan, it's actually only Swarm 5. So yeah, realistically, like I could see Fushuan being like the best of the 3 in theory, just because the only place where she really sucks is like Swarm Disaster. Basically, when you're taking like a fuck ton of damage. When you're taking more dump truck ass damage than Topaz gives. Basically, I feel like Fushuan's a pretty good pickup. Ho-Ho is also really good, but she's not like necessarily SP positive unless you don't need eels, which depends on the content and like depends on how lucky you get. And Locha is just really fucking good just because he's like autoable, but then he doesn't give you the damage reduction that Fushuan does. So those 3 need to be in here. I'm wondering if they're gonna throw Pela in here. I hope they put Pela and Tingyun in here. I think that would be really cool. And then if they want to throw a DPS in here, I would say like Jinglu. Dunhung is pretty damn good. Ruanmei definitely needs to be in here, but I think this might have come out before Ruanmei, so I don't think that Ruanmei will be in here. Bronya needs to be in here for sure. I would say like those are some of my top picks. Silverwolf I would also put in there if we had more single target content. I think she is like one of the top characters though. It just depends on like the content specifically and the team, so.
Her damage output looks underwhelming at first. The initial hit is only part of the story. You see, Kafka is the queen of the long game, causing electrifying amounts of damage over time.
Okay, Dot.
In fact, Kafka's consistent access to status effects makes her one of the most
Dude, how old is this UI? This is from the ancient era of Honkai Star Rail. Wait, is this even beta 3? I feel like this is like beta 1 or 2. Oh my god. This is the most ancient footage I've ever seen. I would say that like Kafka's pretty damn good though. Like she definitely is a really strong character. So I'll give him a pass.
Number 9, Fushuan.
Bro, Fushuan at number 9 is crazy, dude. That is insanity. I want to know what they put ahead of Fushuan. That's nuts.
To put it simply, this girl does not die.
True.
Fushuan's unique skill allows her to partly shield her allies.
Bro, is this an SU run? This gotta be an SU run, right? Surely it's not like a private server, it's just SU run with like, that's fucking nuts. Bro, after 1k crit damage, she better be hitting a ching-trillion damage, dude.
Oh, and did we mention Fushuan's skill also boosts her teammates' critical rate?
True,
Clearly,
that's facts.
Number 8, Seela.
Got a lot of nerve.
All right, this music fucking sent me. When I saw this like trailer, I was like, damn, I need this fucking character. She's so cool, dude. She got a scythe. I'm not gonna dong on this dude for this yellow one. I'm not even sure if he wrote the script, truthfully. Like I don't know, but whoever writes Watch Mojo's scripts is good at scripts and not so good at the research portion of the script. But I'm gonna give him a pass for this one because I think that maybe when this was being written, it like even could have been before a lot of like the new top DPS like came out, and then people started raging about like Seela not as good or whatever. I do think Seela above Fushuan is fucking nuts though. I don't know about that one.
Seela is pretty straightforward. She simply does damage and a lot of it. But that's where Seela's
That's CVT2 footage. Oh no! Not the CVT2 footage. Oh god. Chad, it's right behind me, isn't it? It's right behind me. Whenever I talk about Seela, I look over to my right and Molly is like peeking around the corner with a gun pointed at my head. I think that if she shot me now, you guys would actually believe that's true. So she's not gonna shoot me right now because she doesn't want to go to jail.
Whenever she eliminates an enemy, Resurgence buffs her attack and lets her act again.
Buffs her attack isn't necessarily true, but you know, whatever.
She has the attack stat of a single target master, but the versatility to plow through hordes at the same time. So
it's
whether
true.
You're chipping away at a boss or grinding through grunt.
She's just dying. She's just stunned. Wait, this footage is just her getting bodied by Kafka.
Number 7, Blade. Given his name, it's only fitting Blade is the epitome of a glass cannon. He's got some of the best wind skills in the whole game, but they come at a high cost, namely his health bar.
Oh, high cost for Blade, man. Bro, Blade's in a lot of danger, guys. Watch out.
While trading damage for damage...
Why do they keep doing it? Why do they keep doing it, chat? Listen, they have to have known, right? They have to have known. There's no way they like submitted this to multiple people. Okay, so listen, I'm guessing the guy that narrates this did not edit the video. So that means that the guy that's editing the video found the footage, put it in the video, and then sent it for approval, and then they approved it. They were like, yeah, that looks good. Bro, come on.
It's circumvented by the fact that Blade doesn't start fights. He ends them.
He doesn't start fights. He ends them.
The ironically titled Death Sentence always restores Blade to half health, whether he's above or below the threshold. Then, he takes all the damage he's taken in the whole match and converts it into one explosive finishing blow.
I swear I heard them call him a glass cannon at some point. I was trying to find it, but I couldn't find it, so we're gonna move on. But that's insane. I feel like maybe the term glass cannon was lost on them.
Number 6. Ting Yun.
Okay, that's base. I think it's base to put Ting Yun in top 10. I might actually put like Ting Yun at like, if we had the top 3, I might put Ting Yun at like 6 or 7.
She's basically a walking, talking battery pack for your team.
This is 100% AI generated, bro.
Ting Yun has one of the most useful ultimates in the game.
That's true.
In that it helps
That's
others
facts.
to get their ultimates.
Who should get a battery?
Yes, Ting Yun's
Herself?
damage-
Bro, watch this infinite Ting Yun ult glitch. Right? You play Ting Yun, you ult Ting Yun. Meshing cogs, you attack, you get hit, you attack again, ult Ting Yun. That's how you fucking do it.
After all, if you plan it right, Ting Yun can be the buffer that keeps on buffing.
If this wasn't an AI writing this entire fucking video, there definitely would have been a joke in there about that.
Number 5. Silverwolf.
Based. I wouldn't actually put, like, now that I played the game a little bit longer, I wouldn't actually put her number 5. I would definitely put her in top 10 though, probably. Maybe between 8 and 10, but I would say top 10 for sure. Now that could change because all we have to do is have content that is like primarily single target. What if they did 3 waves of 1 boss enemy with like maybe like 2 little baby ads, like 2 little tiny baby ads on either side? Then Silverwolf actually becomes like massive, like significantly better than Pela for that MOC specifically, which I could go on a whole tangent about like Pride Win and stuff. Like, because then their tier list would move Silverwolf up and that would be cool, but you know.
Howls quite as loud as good old-fashioned debuff. And we do mean all of them. Defense, speed, attack, you name it.
No, that's true.
Using allow changes, Silverwolf gives a foe an elemental weakness of one of her teammates' types. No other character in the whole game has that kind of mid-battle versatility.
True.
It's so flexible that honestly,
it's so old. It's so old. Oh! Wait, are these different? They changed her Eidolons, didn't they? They actually just used like incorrect footage. Like it wasn't even just like old footage with like some minor scaling differences. Like the constellation, or the Eidolons actually changed.
Number 4. Bronya.
That's pretty based. Now the next 3 have to be Locha, Ho-Ho, and then, oh fuck, they already used Fushuan. All right. What's our prediction, chat? Like, when did this come out? When did this come out? 3 weeks ago? Okay, so Dan Heng was already in the game. So with this coming out like 3 weeks ago, my guess is gonna be Dan Heng is gonna be written number 1. I think that Pela's not gonna be on here at all because she's a 5-star, or because she's a 4-star. Fuck, she's not a 5. The brain rot. I don't think they know the secret ability that Pela has to destroy everyone. Yeah, it's probably Locha, Jinglu, and Dan Heng. Chat, if they list Pela in the top 3, I swear to God, I will gift 10 subs.
Every ally starts the next match with a passive attack buff. But when Bronya's actual turn comes around enough, whichever ally Bronya targets immediately gets another turn too.
True,
it's obvious
base.
that Bronya is so much more than
Except for her. Damn.
Number
okay.
3, Locha.
Bro, if Locha's number 3. If Locha's number 3,
Remember your oath.
Remember us.
Out among the stars.
Remember that we once lived.
Ironically, the best healer in Honkai is also one of the game's most powerful combatants. Locha's support abilities scale with his attack stat, giving him an incredibly rare niche as a unit that can both heal damage and dish it out.
My bad, guys. I spread misinformation on the internet.
Nuclear drama.
Once Locha activates his signature skill, Prayer of the Abyss Flower, it will automatically replenish his allies' health when they take a certain amount of damage.
Damn, bro, that's crazy damage.
Talk about getting the best of both worlds. Number 2, Jingliu.
Bro, Pela's not gonna be on the list. They didn't put Pela on the list. I can't. I can't. That's my wife, though. That's my wife.
Ever since her release, Jingliu has frozen her way at the very top of the competitive scene. Her ice damage is simply unmatched.
God, she's so fucking hot.
Especially when you take into account her signature talent, Crescent Transmigration.
Okay, bro read that like a fucking professional though. I think I stumbled over that for so long.
Raises her level, and after just 2 strikes, Jingliu no longer needs any skill points to unleash her devastating ice skills. So word of advice, get Jingliu while you can.
That's true. That's facts. They're actually, of all the languages that they could have spoke, with all the languages that are on this planet, and with the fact that a computer probably wrote this fucking video, they chose in that specific moment to speak facts.
Number 1. Dan Hang, Imbiber Lune.
Yup, dude. Oh. He's not like super far off. He's not like super far off, but dude, come on, man. All right, Daniel, we get it.
If you're looking for damage, you're in the right place.
If you're looking for really poor skill point economy and a really rough time playing the game unless you have Bronya speed tuned to Dan Heng, you're in the right place.
Arguably, he's better than everyone else too. Thanks to his talent, Righteous Heart, Dan gets a slight damage buff with each individual hit of his basic attack.
He's actually really fucking good. It's just like, why do like 102% of Jingliu's damage in exchange for your entire team being built around him as opposed to just doing 100% of Jingliu's damage at the cost of having Jingliu?
Which Honkai Star Rail character do you always take into battle?
Chat, I think you know the answer to this.
Let us know in the comments below.
All right, best top 20 movies of the last decade. All right, Whiplash is in there. That's based. Let's check this out. Remember, guys, Blade is a glass cannon. Remember, guys, Blade doesn't start fights. He finishes them. Oh my god. I doubt Ricky even knows this is a turn-based game. God damn it, Ricky. Yeah, Blade is a glass cannon, sure, if the glass was actually made out of composite diamonds and titanium. 1K likes and 4K dislikes. I don't have the extension that shows that. That's really funny.